All right, Knights of Apollo, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. And are you ready for another World War II battle? We are playing Steel Division 2, and we've got some awesome factions here today. So you're going to be seeing Germany, just, a big force of Germany. Obviously, they are the Axis. Not anybody else, no Italians, nothing like that. On the other side, it's mostly Soviet forces, but there is one Polish army. We could just pop them up. Where are they? There they are. There they are. The Poles are here. But yeah, it's mostly Soviets versus the Germans. And it's going to start off quick and aggressive. So if we just kind of zoom out here, you can see the center force. Look at this. Look at the force in the center. Look at this caravan. This is a huge force. Looks like there's a lot of artillery, fast-moving infantry, some anti-air, it looks like. So they've got a lot of good vehicles going in the center. They really want that center position. Now, on the other sides, it's kind of light. It's kind of light. Now, if we look at the Germans are also going to be hitting the center heavy, and we already got some air going in. We have some air going in. No planes taken down, I don't think, because we even have German air that went in as well. A bomber went in. But both sides are going to be fighting for this strip of ground. And then over on this side, there's also a big push from the Germans. So if we just look exactly, we got basically transport trucks. I mean, no surprise. That's how these battles usually always start. You got your infantry just trying to secure defensive position. In fact, the Germans have already secured this tree line, kind of anticipating like a fallback if they need to. Now the Germans have a solid lead right now. It's 17 points. Ooh, some air's going in. Oh yeah, dropping some bombs. Dropping some bombs on target. That's awesome. They're going after this big blob. Look at this huge blob in the road, out in the open, of Soviet forces. Let me go ahead and hide the HUD here. Soviet forces running around. It's a mess for them right now. And it looks like the Germans do have superior positioning, superior firepower. Okay, something wild's going on. Let's actually turn the HUD back on. Oh, yeah. See, they've got a great layout defense. There are some structures here, or not structures, some vehicles here trying to hold key positions. Oh, wait, the British are here. My bad. It was hard to find the British because and some Canadians. What the heck? I was wondering, it's like, those don't look like Soviets. There is some artillery coming down on target in 30 seconds. Over on this side, the Germans are pushing and really not facing much in terms of resistance. Look at them. Look at them go. Go ahead and hide that. There we go. Run! And we do have a Soviet infantry position, but they're getting shelled to bits. And they get hit hard. And this is not looking good for them. And there we go. They break them, and the Germans are just cleaning through this way. So Germans have a solid lead, but over here the Soviets have taken some ground. They've got a solid force pushing on this. This would be the Germans' right flank. Now the Germans do have some tanks here. Oh yeah. They've got some tanks that are kind of holding some Panthers, it looks like. Holding the very far right. Now we might get ourselves a little bit of a vehicle battle. Now, oh, they set up, okay, they mobilized like a mechanized anti-tank. Got the 72 millimeter, the ZIS-2. They're gonna try to get up there and help out, but this Panther is very low. Oh, nearly hits them there. And they are doing some damage, but how long can they hold? Oh, not much longer. The Soviets came prepared, but they do take out a T-34 with them. Ah, but the Panthers are wiped out, and the Soviets are going to have all this open ground to push. The Germans must set up a new defensive line if they want to try to win this game. Let's go over to the center again where things are getting hot. It is like a hot steaming pot of chili, and it's getting spicy as these forces are in here in it to win it. And you're gonna get some intense building combat, urban combat. We got some anti-infantry vehicle laying down, suppressing fire. More vehicles moving up from the German side. And it's getting spicy. Who's gonna help? Who's I said help because I saw a help beacon. Who's gonna win? Oh wait, air's going in. It's getting shot up, but it's trying to slow down the German advance. Oh! And it is wiped out, and boom goes the dynamite. But the Germans, man, they are ready for it. Look at this force right now. They got a Panzer IV rolling out the Panzer IVs already. So they're moving up. If they move now, if they hit hard, they could take most of this riverbed area. But look at this. Tons of reinforcements. The British are like, tea time is over. Wait. See, what are these? Oh, these are Soviets. Okay, but I did see British. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, here they are. They're fighting side by side with the Soviets. And they are pushing hard. And the Germans are probably going to counter push here. We've got two aggressive forces about to smack down. Smack down in the center. Look at these guys. Oh my god. Woo. All right, so I turned down my game a little bit. I felt like it was a little too loud. Oh my god, look at this convoy. Now we've got a lot of British forces making their way. So they are going to try to reinforce. Imagine being one of these soldiers having to rush up and reinforce this front line. Oh, we got, oh, there must be, oh yeah, that's so cool. There's got to be a lot of air fighting going. Oh, look at the anti-air going at it. That's so cool. But will this British reinforcement force be enough to take back this strip? This is such a key position, and then Germans control it. Look at, now they can use this bridge because they've controlled this area, so they can funnel in reinforcements from there. They can funnel reinforcements up here. Things are looking really good on the German side. Let's go back over to the other side because that's kind of where they were struggling a little bit. Here's more. I always like to watch the planes. Always like to watch the planes. He's trying to fall back. He should be safe. But yeah, no, the Germans, amazing. I don't know if they're just holding or the Soviets just don't care to push. But if I'm one of the Allied players over here, I am pushing. And it does look like he's finally giving the order to push. So the Soviets are pushing. They're moving forward. They're going to get through here. It's going to be costly, but he's got to be aggressive. Because this battle is not, for the Allies, is not going well in the center. They're losing ground. Over here, it's a bit of a draw. But they are losing ground pretty quickly. I guess someone surrenders. I don't know what happened there. Oh, he left the game. So I think AI will take over. But the Germans need to reinforce this because this is, you know, you don't want to lose these flags in the back and then the Soviets just push way behind and kind of do a swinging door thing. So I'm kind of surprised the Germans aren't sending over reinforcements to hold this front. I am very, very surprised. Here we go. We got a Sherman over here. The land lease. I hate seeing communists in American vehicles. Oh, there you go. Thank you, whoever did that. It looked like like a bazooka team here. Oh, the Panzerschreck. And he gets it. What a Chad. What a Chad. Oh, he lost his, oh. I was gonna say he lost his comrade there, his brother in arms, but then he's perished as well. And they got 2 tanks, but they got as well. The Soviets do look like they're winning up on this hill line. So we'll see what the Germans do about that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and kind of look around. See, we got a nice tank force rolling up. This is kind of like center left of the battlefield from the Allied perspective. So they're rolling up. They're going in. Not much resistance. Putting down that suppressing fire. Let's zoom out. They're trying. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're trying to flank the neighborhood position, the strip, I guess you could say. But look at this. What a well, it's a flak gun, but you know what they should do, the Germans? They should set up an anti-tank in here. Because if they try to make that maneuver again with the flanking tanks, that anti-tank would cover the flank for the infantry who are holding out in the buildings. So we'll see. We'll see how that progresses. Let's go back over here, where again the Germans are just non-stop pushing. And they have a solid lead. Look at that. 20-12. The Germans are dominating this battlefield. But it's still early in the game, guys. It's still anyone's game. The Allies do have enough to turn this around. They're doing a good job here. They're keeping the Germans at bay. They need to just push them back here. Or at the very least, just hold them. Don't let them take any more ground. See, the Soviets, the British, they can take this position right here. It's so close. It's within grass. But they are rolling up some Tiger tanks. They don't want to lose control here. They need to set up some big-time anti-tank to deal with these Tigers. Uh-oh. Gets a good hit on the Tiger. But this thing is going to get crushed by these Tigers. Oh, the KV. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Look at the Soviets have taken some ground. They've taken this flag. They've now changed the lead to 18-14. Not a huge difference, but it's how you turn things around slowly but surely. Nice. Another victory for the Soviet infantry. We've got German infantry rolling up right into a storm of fire. They're gonna... Wait, what? Oh, I see. They're shooting... It looked like their own vehicle was shooting at their Pak-40. But no, the infantry is shooting down the Pak-40. It's not looking good. This is... I feel like the Germans are just throwing units away. They need to regroup. They need to re-strategize, reorganize, get some artillery, get some mortars, get some anti-tanks, some infantry, and push and take back this mound. Because this is, if looking at this battle so far, this is the biggest hope. This is the best hope for the Allies in taking. Look at, they're about to take another flag. They're about to take 2 flags here. And if they do that, they will take the lead. This is so important for the Germans to win this, to hold this. That or aggressively push over elsewhere. But you can see that whew, this is quite the defense over here. Quite the defense. Look at the smoke. Oh, air going down. So we have the German air trying to support the infantry. We got an MG nest up in the tree line. That's a good spot. There's the Pak-43. Okay. There you go. Some anti-tank moving into position. These guys look awesome. Love the German uniforms, by the way. I'm sure most people agree with that. I think my favorite uniforms of World War II, definitely Germany and US. I like those two the most. All right, let's zoom out here. It's getting pretty wild. Still a stalemate over in this side of the battle. The Germans are pushing up. You can see they're sending up some pioneer troops, which are specialized troops that can take out, like, you know, armor and stuff. They can do a lot. But they are moving up more forces. They're taking over the tree line. You can see they're under heavy fire. These are some brave Germans because they are outnumbered, outgunned but yet they are holding, and they're even about to get an artillery strike on them, so they're definitely going to fall back, which is smart. That's a losing fight, but maybe, just maybe, the Germans will send up some panzer support, some tank support to that front. And now the Germans, but look at this, the Germans do have a flank. They're pushing, they could turn. Oh, and some artillery coming down to support the infantry, pinned down by the Soviets. The Germans now 19-13 against the Allied forces. We got some air going in. Oh, hold on. Can this thing make it? Looks like an Italian. Got the Italian flag there. Must be an Italian plane. Again, I'm no expert. The Soviets, or allies, I should say, but I'm pretty sure these are, well, there's some British here. Or some Polish. Are these mostly Polish? No, it's a mix, but the Allied forces have really solidified their defenses over on this side. They're so close to capturing this flag. They just need to move up a little bit more. And same here. And here. Like, the Soviets can turn this battle around through this position right here. All they have to do is push a little bit. Oh, big push across the bridge. Big time put. Oh my God, this is suicide. Oh, they dismount and they're behind enemy lines and they're actually taking some stuff out. They took some ground. That was a bold push by the Soviet infantry, but they actually took some ground. But look at this, look at this. We've got a sneaky little German vehicle. Look at, he's like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna shoot at all this info. Oh, the Apollo curse strikes again. Of course, the Apollo curse is usually whatever unit I focus in on usually dies right after. Their anti-flank force, the kind of city flank protection force, is dealing with a Allied push, but it is such a small force, it's not a big deal. It's like they're trying to smoke them out with artillery, but it's not going to be enough. 16-16, guys. The battle is tied. The Soviets aren't done yet. Yes, this battle started very poorly for them at the beginning, but they're back in it. It's tied. All they have to do is take a couple flags, and they can start chipping away at the German bar here. And look at. This is why they tied it. This is why. Those flags that I mentioned earlier, they captured it there. This one's near captured. That's good. But the Germans, they're finally sending a healthy amount of forces to deal. Oh, they just barely got in that building. They're trying to deal with this. And they're building up their troops. They've got a flak gun for anti-air. They've got an elephant. How about that? Grenadiers. So they're going to push probably pretty soon. The Germans just need a couple more troops. They need more forces here to deal with this. This is a growing Allied force that is becoming a thorn in the side of the Germans. But the Germans have found ground elsewhere. Oh, let's see. Wait, hold on. Where are they getting this ground? It looks like they pushed up over here. They control one little building in this strip of houses and farmhouses and stuff. But overall, I guess they just slowly pushed up elsewhere in this front line. This is where the battle's spiciest. Oh, here comes some air. Oh yeah, look at this. He's trying to dodge it all. Can they get him? He's banged up. Oh, yes, they get him. Oh, that's going to be frustrating. He was so close. This one's falling back. There's a lot of anti-air right now for both sides, really. So it's no surprise that we're not seeing a ton of air. We saw a lot. Actually, cancel that. We've seen a good amount. But both sides are doing a good job of trying to keep the air in check and you know, maintain it from, you know, preventing it from getting out of control. So the Germans still have a solid victory. Oops, sorry about that, guys. They're not a solid, they haven't won yet, but they hold the lead. They have a solid lead, not a solid victory. More artillery is coming down on this German position. That should help out a little bit, but this just seems like way too much. I think what the Allies should do is maybe just maintain this, reinforce the buildings here, get some artillery, get some anti-air, anti-tank, whatever, and just maintain this front line and try to find a weak spot in the German lines and push there. Like maybe push through here. You know, it's tough. It's really tough to really figure out where to push, because it's easy for us because we can see the whole map. And look at this. Soviets still holding on here. We got a Panther rolling up. Let's see what this bad boy can do. He's just chilling. He's being careful. He's really just scouting, honestly. And we've got a little bit of a fight going on. Infantry is under fire as they run to the safety of the buildings. And back over here, look at all these troops pinned down. That must have been from the artillery support that came in. It's pinned them down, but it doesn't matter. It didn't really lead to much. There's just nothing they can use to push here, but it is preventing them from, you know, the Germans from pushing the Soviets back. All right, now these troops have nothing but a river behind them. There's nowhere for them to run. Now, I guess they could cross the river, but, you know, it's going to be risky. It's going to be risky, so they're going to try to hold this tree line. Oh, this is ruthless. Look at this artillery support coming down. This is going to, if this can land a lot of hits. Oh, he canceled it. He canceled it. Look at the artillery. Was going after enemy artillery. Here the Germans control this entire town. Over here, it's still pretty even. Remember, this town was mostly controlled by the Germans. They controlled this bridge, but not anymore. The Soviets did take it back, and they have tied the game, guys. The Soviets are back in it. Let's see. Are they pushing here? Oh, man. Okay. All right, so if the Allies can hold here, maybe even push a little bit and take this, that would get them the lead. They have yet to have the lead. They've only tied it. Maybe this is their moment. They can turn this around and get this lead. Oof. German infantry getting blasted as they advance. Look at this guy. He doesn't care. He's like, he's lost his entire squad. Oh, he cares now. He's dead. Something was ripping that infantry to shreds. All right, we got air moving around. This is getting epic. The music's getting epic. Artillery really blasting the center. This is kind of a mirage for the Soviets. This is a really weak force defending this part of town. The Germans could make a push here and push back. They've now regained control of most of the flags and have a lead over the Soviets. Soviets not pushing here. They're not getting too aggressive. Ooh, that's why. That's why right there. Their armor getting blasted. They've got a Pak 43 over there. The Germans are moving up. Look at this. Look at the squad moving up. They're closing in. They are closing in. They're going for this flag. Nothing is defending this flag except one unit of infantry. They don't even know what's coming for them. I bet they were there just watching the flank and trying to get a flanking fire on the Germans stuck on the riverbed. But this is quite the force that's going to be rolling their way. Oh, they're shooting the units way in the back. Look at that. And they land some hits. They destroy the artillery, the B4 artillery. My God. They're killing the spawned units. Get that flag. They were so close, but they are falling back. I think they're going to let the King Tiger, lead the way. That's awesome. That's the first time I've seen a King Tiger in this game. It's a nice looking tank. Not very practical, but a cool tank nonetheless. Oh, we got some air going in. Look at it, just how awesome that is. Woo! And they are laying down some destruction on the German. Oh my God, the German line is getting just slaughtered right now. And it has pushed them down a little bit. And now the British infantry, the Allied infantry is going to make a push for it. They've weakened the Soviets. This is their time to shine. This is how they can get this battle back under control and gain the lead. There they go. They're trying. They've got them pinned down. There's another big force of infantry mobilizing. But they are taking hits as they move up. Another player leaves the game. We got another King Tiger. Look at this one. Look at the armor. Oh my God. That's a cool design. The tiger stripes. What an awesome name for a tank. The King Tiger. Yeah, the Soviets or the Allies have controlled this area pretty completely, but they got to get this flag. They have to get this flag. They are now 19 to 13 in terms of flags. This is not the biggest deficit that they've been at, but it's tied for the. I'm pretty sure. I think this is the most flags the German side has had. But look at this push. It's working. The massive infantry push from the British after a ton of bombardment on the German forces. They are trying to push them out. This is their great push. This is their great moment. What? Why did it take me all the way over here? That's all right. Let's see. We've got more Allied air trying to go after the support units in the back. See if this plane can get out of there. Oh, come on. Yeah, it makes it out. It makes it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Hello. The Soviets are like, sir, we're out of planes. Just get the older ones. Like, they barely work. They're slow. Just get them in there. All right? We got to turn this around. Okay, here it goes. Pew, pew. What is it even doing? Fear song. What are you doing? I don't know if he's just scouting or what. I don't know. But the British have taken control of this town. That's a huge win for the British and the Allies, but they need a lot more. They need a ton more. And over here, remember when this side was a bit even? It's not anymore. The Germans have this way under their control. They have a ton of support units preventing the Soviets from pushing. The Panthers have moved up. We might even see a counter push from the Germans here. But guys, they've got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to turn this around. I love the nose of this plane. It's so big. Just an awesome looking plane. Oh, here comes another plane. It's getting hit hard though. Can it make it back? Come on. Oh no. Boom. All right. There you have it. They're losing air. They're losing infantry. And guys, this is starting to look like a dominant German performance. Look at how much ground they've taken. Look at this. They are just steamrolling through all these forces. Ooh, this guy's brave. His plane is shot up. Oh, dead. Couldn't do it. Couldn't make it. And this is, again, this whole time, this whole battle, this has been the best spot for the Allies. They've done the best here, and they did everything they needed to do here, right? They held their flank, but elsewhere, it's a problem, and that's why we're probably seeing a lot of Allied forces just kind of shifting this way instead of over here, because they've got this on lockdown, though they do need to take this flag. He needs to take it to try to turn this around. We got another Soviet plane going in. Oh, dogfight! I think he shot down the German, but right after, he gets wiped out as well. That was cool. That was like my first dogfight that I witnessed in this game. Oh, we got a bomber here. The WW189A1. That's a cool plane. Look at this. It's very small. Did he make it out or no? I don't think he did. I think he died. I don't know. Oh, planes are dropping like crazy. So yeah, we're at our last minute 44. I think it's safe to say now that it's 20-12, there is no way that the Allies are going to turn this one around. They are backs to the wall, about to lose this ground, and they're probably going to have to fall back and regroup. But yeah, no, this was just a dominating performance by the Germans. They did a really what won them the day is just they controlled the center. They controlled the center so well that it caused the Allies to really just have to worry about that. And even when places where the Allies had the advantage, they couldn't really capitalize on it. Get it? Capitalism, Soviets. Anyways, they couldn't really capitalize on it because they're communists. No, because these are terrible jokes. Because, you know, they held here, but I think because they were so busy at the center and all the other places just falling apart, I mean, from the start, the Germans just really set the pace, set up their forces in a solid defensive position, moved up support units, moved up tanks, and the Soviets could just not deal with it. And now we are at our last couple seconds here, so we'll just fast forward. We got 10 seconds. And then we can see the results here of this battle. But this was a good one. It was, you know, it's nice to see a decisive victory, because the last battle was a draw. So this is kind of nice to see someone just take control of this one. But a great fight. This was sent in by Cassius. So he's been the Chad who's been sending in these replays. If you guys have any Steel Division 2 replays, send them my way. I would love to see a small scale one, like maybe a 2 versus 2, something like that, a smaller scale, just to see what it's all about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to play this when I actually get internet and I have time to play games. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. You know, call in an artillery strike on the like button. And I will see you guys next time on the battlefield.